much more to this. I'll be posting more, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, all right?
Hate to say I said it, but I said it. I knew something wasn't right about that boy. What is up, what ifers? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you know I got some of the most craziest, creepiest, and weirdest TikToks that'll make you rethink everything. So you gonna wanna stay locked in, cause you ain't gonna believe this.
Has anyone ever paid attention to the moon, right? Or seen videos or pictures or anything and always see this specific spot of the moon? Like this spot right here. Now there's a whole bunch of theories about the moon and shit. The firmament wall, the mirror, blah, 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 blah. Now say if it was the firmament wall or the mirror or whatever, right? That's the continents we know it's the dark spots and the rest of it's the ocean. And I guess that would be the North Pole or whatever, right? Or I don't know. But then the other theory about the moon, that shit is a damn space shuttle. Now, y'all want me to tell y'all how I think it could be that too? Y'all remember the Death Star, right? From Star Wars? The Death Star was the Empire's ultimate weapon, a moon-sized space station. Don't that joint just give you the same vibe as that shit? Like, I know I'm not tripping. And then y'all know that solar eclipse was weird, bro. It was cool, but it was weird as shit.
You know what? The moon being a spaceship and they comparing it to Death Star is one of the oldest theories on the planet, bro. Like, it just can't be, right? Or is it? Y'all let me know what y'all think.
The audacity of these motherfuckers! Fuck the Met Gala! We-canceling all these celebrities and politicians! They have the nerve to celebrate while the entire country is in turmoil! You got fucking Sleepy Joe, go to sleep, Sleepy Joe! That's fucking our leadership! Governments are corrupt! Money can't be found! People are struggling! Can't buy a box of cereal or a loaf of bread! And these selfish, angry motherfuckers tell us to look at they goddamn program. Watch me, look at me, flash. I see a clip where J-Lo, her funky ass attitude was showing. We canceling that shit. We don't need no more celebrities. We don't need no more corrupt politicians. Take y'all Hunger Game ass the fuck up out of here. These motherfuckers have millions of followers. Of course they can do something. They can influence people to take a stand. They care about money before they care about the livelihood of America. Over there fucking smiling and cheesing for the cameras while there's babies can't be fed. Homeless people can't find a home. They're all living paycheck to paycheck. They taking over 50% of our fucking taxes. They not paying no goddamn taxes. That shit's getting written up. You wanna know why? Because there's a fucking such thing of donors. I understand business is business, but at what point do you wake up and say this shit ain't right? Look, I don't got no animosity against the Kardashians. Get your money, boo-boo. But at the same time, 20 of you motherfuckers and all y'all riches, all y'all wealthy, you telling me y'all can't take the week to go and help people in need? But y'all got fucking time to get dressed up and go to a Met Gala that don't even make fucking sense? Now, I ain't telling them what to do with their money. What I am saying is, don't fucking ask us to care about y'all when you don't give a fuck about us.
He said a lot of valid stuff, but this is the same argument to the people over and over again. So it's really pointless because ain't nobody gonna stand up and take a stand. I mean, we've seen this a countless amount of times. It's just not gonna happen.
So you're gonna tell me that Ryan was kidnapped, taken to Bohemian Grove, tied up, made to watch all these terrible things, but somehow he got himself out of there. And now Ryan's free and safe and gets to post whatever he wants during the lead up to his big fight, which is being put on by the same elites he's exposing.
Told you.
And they're gonna let Ryan just go on and make 20 mil plus on this fight, and he's their direct enemy? Something isn't adding up. To think that Ryan is anything but a Masonic puppet, just like his mentor, Oscar de la Hoya, takes some extreme faith. But not faith in God. Faith in the word of Ryan, not the word of God. There is so much more to this. I'll be posting more, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, all right?
Hate to say I said it, but I said it. I knew something wasn't right about that boy. I knew it. You can't speak on stuff right then and there because you just don't know. But it's the same thing over and over again. Nobody is to be trusted. No one, especially celebrities, because they weird.
POV. In 2019, you think you're going to Drake's party, but hit Dennis instead.
Cat told y'all was gonna get nothing but the truth this year. It's crazy that a lot of other countries have gotten bombs dropped on them, and we over here dropping bombs on ourselves. Cat Williams just shot off a couple 22s, and it ain't got nothing but worse since. More evidence is gonna be dropped. More people are gonna start talking, and I know some of them high school kids up in Canada are gonna tell you the truth. For those that know, y'all know what time it is, man. The light will be here. Y'all see it.
You know what, though? I'm not too sure about Cat Williams either. Because he, and I did not know this, he has a few Netflix specials. That's Hollywood all the way. So is anything he say believable? What if they using him and this so-called truth-telling persona to distract us also? All I'm saying is, trust no one.
I do want to say this. I want to be on the record. Drake's going to be, he's on that R. Kelly tip.
You think so?
Drizzy Drake likes him young.
What?
He does. It's somewhat known already, but this is one of those things where I want to, you got to say something. Like, remember Louis, that whole thing?
Yeah.
And like, we knew about that.
Yeah.
And we were just like, I don't know. Drizzy Drake's into the young ones. He's going to get got in the next 5 years.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Love me some Drizzy Drake, dude.
Dude, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I have a good theory on Drizzy Drake. He's getting brought down, bro.
You think so?
You got
No
to.
doubt. That's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be a sad day, dude.
You think
It's
so?
gonna be sad on that one. He has a song with, I don't know. He has like songs that people think are about. This chick named Georgia. I forget how fucking young she is.
Well, he married a porn star. Or not married. He didn't he like?
He impregnated like a stripper or a porn star. Yeah.
There was a
He's a
French
kid
porn
with her.
star. That was the one they made fun of him for. The Pusha T made fun of him for. So
So this chick's 22. She was born in 97, and Drake was like in like 16. So like 4 years ago, he was talking to her.
wait, what?
She's 22 now.
He was talking to her.
She just turned 22. He was talking to her. Yeah, they had like a song together in 2016.
Dude, I think
Listen to what I tell you when I say this. There is no way you can be as big as Drake and not be into some weird stuff. It just ain't possible. The elites won't let you get away with the stuff that he get away with, and he's not on the same page as them. Y'all got to know this, right?
About a newspaper article that came out in the 1930s in Los Angeles about the catacombs below Los Angeles. And the catacombs will be a cave system that runs below LA. But there's one in Europe as well. And they found rooms and rooms of piles of bones of all the sacrificing that they were doing. You know, and they talked about going to war with the lizard people that live under Los Angeles.
Okay, honestly, I never heard of the lizard people until I met you.
Oh, wow.
And I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that was like that was Killer Croc from the Batman animated series. You know, I didn't even know that even existed. So, but now let me ask you, when the outside looking in, I'm not going to say no, it doesn't exist, because I don't know enough to bring that up to your attention to even say, it's not true, Marvelous.
Right.
Is there a lot of them? Like, is there millions of them?
Yeah.
So
when the fallen angels came and they mated with the daughters of men,
right.
they created a hybrid race, which was the Nephilim.
Okay.
Well, through doing genetics and all that, their spirit, they're considered an abomination. So when they die, their spirit cannot go past the firmament. They bounce back down. That's called a soul trap. So they can embody or encompass another person if they want to try and possess them. But it's only through your agreement or you allowing that you open that portal into yourself of that. Then, like, if you believe in that or you feed it, give that energy, you give it life. That's where our energy from our pineal gland, you could give things life. You speak into existence into your life, whether it's a breakup or whether it's you becoming rich or anything. You dying, you talk about it, it's going to happen. You know, the ones that can break the firmament and do go to their judgment are the chosen. They go to their judgment. They come back where their sin or their curse is placed on their bloodline if they continue to live the life that they're not supposed to be living or not following the laws. So what they did was created a hybrid race, which is called the reptilians today, by trying to manipulate our bloodline. so they could be able to break the firmament. Because if they try to do it with when they had Enoch as a representative to go speak to God for them and let us back in, and when the third of them fell with the Zazel and Lucifer and all that,
Right.
they weren't allowed to go back into the past the 13 realms of heaven, the firmament.
Okay. Now, again, from a person who does not know, do these people literally look like lizards, or are they human and not human, but do they look like human and turn into a lizard? Do they transform?
They're able to shapeshift.
Oh, okay. So okay. All right. Okay. So they don't walk around
No.
like a damn lizard.
Supposedly, like there's things that have been leaked supposedly that they do look exactly like lizards down there and all that, but I don't know whether to believe that or not.
Okay.
I don't know too much on that, so I don't want to speak on it.
So we got these people that are preparing guidelines for apparitions or other supernatural phenomena. And apparitions are appearances or communications with divine beings such as saints, angels, and Christ himself. What is about to go down? See, now the Vatican is preparing and releasing a document giving guidance on how to discern supernatural phenomena. The Holy Press has officially announced the upcoming document will be published on May 17th with the live stream press conference for the dicastery of the doctrine of the faith of this man right here. Well, that man has previously said that the dicastery is in the process of finalizing the text with clear guidelines and norms for apparitions or other phenomena, according to the National These People registration. And I'm guessing these apparitions have been making themselves known to people. Now y'all read this last part right here. I find that crazy. There's definitely something strange that's about to happen, because why do we need a guideline? What is it that they know that we don't know? And by the way, fact checkers, this is off of Fox News website. Y'all go do y'all research going on. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. It's definitely getting strange out here.
So I'm sure most of us have seen this video of Usher at the Met Gala.
But still within the garden theme.
And tell me about the
That's all a part of it. Just everything. You're looking at
He do look possessed though. Look at his eyes, bro. They like his pupils are larger than normal. Like, y'all see that?
This is a true thought, like a cohesive, full thought.
Me personally, when I first
When he's waving his hand like he casting a spell or something. You see that?
I was like, oh yeah, that's the spirit possessing / MK Ultra embodiment. And all of these puppets do this at some point.
Yeah.
How did you interpret the theme tonight?
Just as that. I wanted it to be exotic. There's all different types of gardens. Some of them get a little dark, but you gotta have fun, right?
Nah, dude is possessed. I'm sorry. Look at him though. Yeah, he is possessed, bro. He don't look like the regular Usher though. Like for real.
See, I'm a seer and I see things for what they are, and I'm gonna call it how I see it. This look and energy that he's embodying right here is all of his past trauma and mind control and satanic ritual. That's the embodiment of this right here, this overall energy. All of that sick stuff that he was going through in the industry and doing all that weird stuff, this is the embodiment. Recognize how he said that there are some gardens and some of them are evil. He's obviously embodying the evil garden that he's speaking of. Keep in mind, y'all, these people come in the industry normal, and then they start hanging around those types of things and they start to become their environment. So that's the energy that y'all are feeling / seeing off of this. All that weird gay stuff, satanic stuff that messes with their brain and all that extra stuff, they fully embody it at some point and just say, fuck it, like this is who they are. Most of the puppets, they come in the industry normal as fuck, and then later on down the line, they start speaking on, oh, they a witch, or they do this, they doing that. It's like, damn, yeah, they got your ass. But yeah, me personally, I know exactly what this is, and this is all trauma, MK Ultra, satanic ritual, programming, all that stuff conjoined in one. And literally all of them go through this, and then they start embodying that spirit or that energy, and then they just let themselves go, literally. Like, clearly that's not them anymore. That's a whole nother spirit that took this person's vessel, and it's just embodying itself through the Met Gala day. That's all, y'all. Like, real shit. Like, this shit's real.
Yeah, either he's super high or he's possessed. Because those pupils are dilated. They are dilated.
Usher is gone.
Get him. Like dark winged duck.
Watch this clip at the end.
I'm doing well. How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
See, baby.
Please tell me about your look.
Alexander McQueen, it's a one-on-one.
Sorry, I had to look at it again.
Everything together. Bit exotic, romantic, and but still within the garden.
And tell me about the.
That's all part of just everything. You look at it. This is a true thought, like a cohesive, full thought, you know. Yeah.
How did you interpret the theme tonight?
Just that. Where it be exotic. There's all different types of art. Some of them get a little dark, but you gotta have fun, right? There's all different types of art. Some of them get a little dark, but you gotta have fun, right?
Hey, yo, no, we can't forget about that video where he said he liked to thank the devil.
I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the devil.
Y'all remember that, right? Yeah, he definitely, his clothes have been real sinister lately. His clothing has been really sinister. Not gonna lie.
Stop. The three-body problem told us the truth about this reality. This sky's going to change. You see how it's blue right now? You're going to watch it go all gray. And watch this guy who's fishing notices it. This isn't a filter. This is not no fake shit. Blue sky technology. Where the fuck are we? Watch this video.
Just change.
Watch the man even notice it. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. What the fuck? Look at the guy. It's like,
just
let's watch it again. Watch it again. Watch the sky.
I'm trying to figure out if the sky changed gray, why didn't the sun change on the ground? I don't know. Still bright out.
I need an explanation, bro. I need some type of scientific explanation or rationale. I need something. Please, someone. My reality has crumbled so much to the point where I'm in tears. I don't know what to believe. That, my friend? Huh? What fucks me up is the fishing man. The guy who's fishing, who just has his camera, you know, watching him cast. You know, he's a fishing guy. And he goes, what the fuck? You know, he can't believe he just saw that. Yo, man, fucking, this is crazy. Peace to God.
Yes, it's 23. How old is she? I have no idea. Lila, how old are you?
15.
I'm sorry. She was 23 on a dating site. All we've done is... So she didn't tell you how old she was?
She did.
She did?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She said she was 15.
How did she tell you how old she actually is?
She said she's 15.
She said she's 15. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here?
I'm just having a
With a fucking...
pizza.
Piece of pizza with a fucking...
It's not against
You think that's
the law.
okay?
It's not against the law.
It's not against the law.
No.
Is that all you spoke about to her?
We've just been talking.
Now, everybody does realize that's a Hollywood elite. So I say this with great discern. That dude that caught him and put him on film and embarrassed him, he is cooked. He is done. He is freaking done. Maybe that guy did not know he was a Hollywood elite. And it may have not would have, it probably wouldn't have changed his stance if he knew. But I'm just saying, if he let that man walk away, if he didn't call the police or anything, he's cooked.
It's tutorial time. So today, it's time to do a YouTube tutorial. A perfect tutorial to do today. What's it gonna be? Today's tutorial, how to... Whoa. Okay, this tutorial. This is the tutorial now. This is a can. This is my YouTube. This is my YouTube account. Alan Tutorial. And Alan Tutorial shows people how to do how to weatherize a hole. So first step in the tutorial is take a weatherized can, and this is a hole. You weatherize. Oh, I forgot. First thing you need is a kind of cloth.
Yeah, I'm confused.
So Kendrick Lamar is exposing everything about Drake to the point where Drake was like, ha, we fooled you. We put all that fake information out so that you can just go out there and find it and write something about the fake information that we made sure that you had. Smells a little fishy to me. And then I thought about it. Dang. J. Cole bowed out and apologized. Like, my bad, I don't want no problems. What is it that Kendrick knows about The Rock?
Or better yet, what is it that he know about J. Cole? Heck, it's a lot. It might be some things about Kendrick we don't know. I don't know no more, y'all.
What is it that Kendrick knows about Rock Nation and the leaders of Rock Nation? Because if he was exposing Drake like that, imagine what else he already knows. I bet Kendrick already had like 5 more rhymes already ready to go about Cole. I'm a Cole fan too, but I realized Cole was smart. You ain't about to pull me in this shit. You know what I mean? But I really think that it came from the upper. Like, nah, little gent, chill out. Let him have that. Let him have that. We don't want no parts. We don't need no smoke over here towards our nation. Let them go. I honestly feel like Cole would have ate both of them in a rap battle. For real.
Am I tripping or did dude eyes change colors? Gotta go back.
Already had like 5 more rhymes already ready to go about Cole. I'm a Cole fan too, but I realized Cole was smart. You ain't about to pull me in this shit. You know what I mean? But I really think that it came from the upper. Like, nah, little gent, chill out. Let him have that. Let him have that. We don't want no parts. We don't need no smoke over here towards our nation. Let them go. I honestly feel like
they did.
Cole would have ate both of them in a rap battle. For real. Or at least made this a little more interesting, except for, a West Coast rapper against a pop star. And at one point, didn't they say that Drake was paying people in Compton trying to find out information about Kendrick? And then Drake turned around and said that Kendrick did the same thing to him. And most of y'all still don't realize it's just all a fucking distraction. But since TikTok violating every damn thing else I do and pushing these videos, I guess this is what I'll do until my account is no longer under warning and about to be banned. And to be honest with y'all, Metro Boomin won this shit. I'm tired of BBL Drizzy. BBL. Look, that shit just bumping in my ear. Man, I'm pumping gas and I'm BBL. I'm like, you mother. Stop.
What are we looking at, bro?
I know it's just a conspiracy theory, but I really think Joe Budden was on to something.
Shit with Apple and how that redefined the industry, along with Frank Ocean fucking Universal out of this Apple situation, Drake's label. That's what I was really thinking. Because if you think about it, when he was in the renegotiation, he told him, tell Larry I need a slice of that apple pie.
And he's referencing these lyrics here. Somebody get Larry Jackson on the phone. I need some ownership if we press and go because business is booming on behalf of me. I need a bite out of the apple like Adam and Eve. And this is Larry Jackson. He was the global creative director at Apple Music. He worked very closely with Drake. And through Larry Jackson, while he was at Apple, Drake signed an exclusive deal with Apple worth $19 million. Larry Jackson left Apple in 2023 and with $1 billion in funding and backed by Apple, he launched Gamma. And I want to be clear, Gamma is not just a music label. One of the backers includes Eldridge Industries, which that's a rabbit hole all in of itself. I also want to point out that one of the backers was the indie film studio A24. And if they sound familiar, they were one of the producers of Euphoria. And who was an executive producer on Euphoria? I also want to point out that Larry Jackson also acquired Vidya, which is a distribution platform that includes The Shade Room. They then go on to talk about who is actually signed to Gamma, and this is also where it gets interesting.
Gamma right now. Snoop, Rick Ross, Usher, Sexy Red, French Montana, D Smoke. I feel like Drake would have already came out and said, yo, listen, not on that can never be revealed. I'm sure this paperwork.
So now two things really make sense to me. One is Snoop Dogg's really weird response to his voice being used on a track through AI, which I also think Drake was supposed to like get us used to AI, and that was one of his jobs. The second that makes sense is Sexy Red. Also, Rick Ross and French Montana, because Drake said he don't send no cease and desist. Maybe he didn't have to. And I don't know if anybody really knows what Drake's $400 million deal with UMG really entails, but at one point, Lucien said Drake can have whatever he wants, unlimited funds.
Drake says, tell Lucien I said fucking I'm tearing holes in my budgets. For my project. If ever Drake or whenever Drake calls up and says he needs more money for his project, I give it to him.
And then these are lyrics from Drake's song Away From Home. Who the CEO of Universal? They mistaken because Google's saying Lucien, but that just doesn't make sense. Who filling up the piggy bank? Who bringing home the bacon? So like, if somebody found that out and then let everybody else know, I could see why you would be pissed and then pick Kendrick to use the PDF file allegations to go after the person that you want to take down. But like I said, I'm gonna stay out of rich folks' business. What y'all think?
Yo, that's kind of wild because Kendrick did say that OVO works for him. What if Lucien gave him a stake in OVO and Drake didn't know? Because if I gave you a $400 million deal, bro, I own you. I literally own you and I own your label. Drake literally doesn't own anything. He is literally a puppet. So what if they gave him a stake in OVO? I'm talking about Kendrick now. And Kendrick is using the fact that he has a stake in OVO against Drake. And they gave Kendrick the okay to take Drake down. What if this is just the start of his downward spiral? Because I remember we watched a video here and they said in this order that Diddy was first. Well, it was R. Kelly, of course. Diddy, and then it was, I think they said it was going to be Jay-Z. But what if they missed something and it was supposed to be Drake and then Jay-Z? I don't know. What y'all think though?
Is literally a patented mind control device, and it's designed to psychologically change the way you view reality. The patent is titled Nervous System Manipulation by Electromagnetic Fields from Monitors. The more we watch TV, the more we go into alpha brainwave state, which is the slow and receptive pattern that accepts images and suggestions into our conscious minds with little critical thinking. Here's where it gets crazy. Former CIA Director William Casey said, "We'll know our information program is complete when everything the American public believes is false." This has been working with Hollywood since its inception in 1947. And this declassified document on this website shows that the intelligence agency has infiltrated every major news outlet in America. I know it's hard to fathom the idea that we could be manipulated and used in such bizarre ways for the purpose of profit, control, and other agendas, but it's a reality we have to face.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
In a movie like Zoolander, when they're showing you that they're controlling Derek Zoolander's mind through mind control, you realize that they're trying to desensitize you and to make you think that what you're watching is.
I remember that dude. That dude passed away right after that interview, man. And this was years ago when he said that. I remember that. Y'all, he was trying to tell us then, and that's crazy. And Zoolander was one of my favorite movies, bro. I can't even. It's crazy. I haven't watched that movie since I heard this interview. Haven't even watched it, but I'm gonna go back and watch it just to see what I missed.
Because it's in a comedy.
Like a mass NK Ultra now. Their purpose was to capture the minds of the people and feed them false history.
What do we have in our houses? We have these black boxes. What are they called? TVs. But if you stop and you say the word television, television. And when you turn on that television, what do you get? What's the first thing that pops up? A list of channels. And when you turn on those channels, what's on those channels? Programming. They are programming you. They've been programming your whole life. You don't even know it. They do it with your music. They do it.
But it's crazy. You wouldn't even think that though. And I haven't watched regular TV in so long. It's like I'm not interested because it's like every other show has some type of homosexuality going on in it. Like you might watch the first and second episode and it'd be good. And then by the time you get to the third one, oh, they just are smooching away. And I'm talking about the same sex. And I ain't with that. You know, no disrespect to people who are that way. I don't want to see it though. That's the thing. I don't want to see it. So I just click it off, man.
Your TV, they do it with your movies, they do it with your games. They have been programming us and programming you since you were little, and you don't even know it because you don't even question.
It's crazy.
Starting in 1900, we entered a previously unimaginable time of modern technology. Advances that allowed the rulers of this world to construct and direct our stories in ways we previously never imagined. As a result, new techniques to control the population were realized. These are the people from the companies that we have trusted to deliver us our news and tell our story.
And that is wild. Look, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here. What if when back in ancient times, before TVs were even invented, the books were the way that people could feed you lies and you didn't even know it, the same way you didn't even know with the TV, right? But you read the book and you take everything in the book as factual. And then at some point they had to categorize the books. So we all know books haven't always been categorized like they are now. Fiction, science fiction, nonfiction, they haven't always been categorized. So it begs the question, how did people even know what was real and what was fake back then? Heck, the only way we know and we're still not sure is because of the categorization now. But what if the categorization ain't even valid, right? This is why you trust nothing and question everything. Even the books we read. You can gain so much knowledge and it'd be bad for you. Because you know, they say too much of anything is not good. So when I say be vigilant, I mean be vigilant of everything. Be vigilant of what you read. That's why I read books with references. I don't read books just based off somebody else's knowledge. No, how much research did you do when you wrote this book? So I can go back to those books or those references or those articles and I can read them myself. This is why it's hard for me to believe things, because I question everything. I'm skeptic because we live in a world that was literally created for us. Literally created for us. We read these books and people quote these books, Enoch and all these different things, and they take this as to be facts. But none of us lived in those times. That book itself could actually be a fallacy, and we don't even know it, but we just trust it. And it's cool because we live in a world where we need something to believe in. I literally don't need anything to believe in but myself. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but I've read so many books and I've come across so much knowledge that it all goes back to nothing. I see a lot of guys on social media using this knowledge that they have gained, and they are using it to propel themselves in the social media world. And they don't even practice the majority of the stuff that they preach. I know a guy, and I'm not saying any names, but he speaks of comedic science and talks about how the ancients didn't like this and like that, and how you have to be enlightened, and how you have to be in touch with your inner self and in touch with nature. This dude literally has a Mercedes Benz and a big house. And I'm not saying you're not supposed to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but why would you tell us we have to be this way and you ain't even living that way? It's really hard to trust anybody these days. I'm just saying, question some stuff, man. It ain't hard to do. And like I always say, do what you will with that information. And hey, If you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload. Man, get in the description and hit that Instagram. Follow me over there. I might start a Rumble because I want to start going live because these videos are really getting old. I'm tired of doing them because it's like the same old repeat. If y'all would join my Rumble, let me know and I will send a link to everybody to go and join it, because I actually have a Rumble, but I'm keeping it private until I know for sure people will actually go there and watch me go live. And I think it's time for me to get to know the what ifers, because I haven't really talked to anybody, man. Last time I went live here on YouTube, I didn't like the way YouTube do things. I really don't. You know, I like YouTube as a platform, but YouTube has gotten so far from the old YouTube, and there's so many restrictions and guidelines now that you really can't do nothing. So I need a little bit more freedom. And if I drop the link, would you guys go and follow me there? And if you would, put some ones in the comments. Put some ones in the comments and let me know you would go follow. And then when you do that, I would definitely drop the link. I will drop the link on my community tab. You guys can go and follow. And once we get enough people over there, I'll start going live. Because this YouTube thing YouTube is playing out. It's playing out. Y'all might not see it, but it is. But remember, challenge the argument, not the person.